subscribed to our YouTube channel yet? For every subscription, we will be giving a token of 15 naira to orphanage homes.
Hello there. You're welcome to our channel, Tops Institute. We'll be talking about health and wellness. And my name is Dr. Ndubuisi Onuoha. I'm a chief consultant physician and pulmonologist. I'm also a wellness practitioner. I came into wellness because of my experience in orthodox practice. I saw a lot of patients who, diagnosed for a particular chronic disease like maybe hypertension or diabetes or so on. And then you see that they continue to degrade. Okay, if they needed one drug, for example, hypertension, if they needed one drug, after a while, you'll see that you have to add another drug and so on, And they get to a point where the drugs are no longer acting and you say maybe there's organ failure and eventually they come back to die. And for me, I believe that intervention in terms of treatment should be something that can reverse diseases. And that took me into wellness because I saw that health is much more the absence of disease. As the WHO defined health, that is a state of physical, mental, social. They did not add spirit, but add spiritual well-being rather than the absence of disease and infirmity. So when you understand health as such, you understand that it's beyond just physical feeling, what you feel in your body, or what you feel in your mind. Why are people sick? Like your car dashboard. It indicates to you that, okay, maybe the engine oil is not much, or the petrol tank is getting empty, and so on. So what will happen if your car is indicating that the engine oil is reduced? And you take it to a mechanic who should help you fill it up, and then it just disconnects the light. And the light goes off. You think the car is now working perfectly and you continue to travel. What happens? The car knocks because he has just removed the indicator. He has not solved the problem. So in treating patients, often most of the pharmaceutical drugs, they deal with the indicators. The disease, the symptoms that you feel are the indicators that are telling you that this body is malfunctioning. So you take paracetamol, for example, for headache and fever. And whatever is causing the headache and fever is still there without being dealt with. So over time, if you don't treat the proper disease, the patient dies. Why are people sick? It's basically the fact that people are out of balance in many ways. Sometimes, you're out of balance physically, you don't exercise. There's what is called activity and rest balance. Activity and rest balance. So there should be a time for you to be active and there should be a time for you to rest. But people rarely rest, even in their sleep. They still carry work into their sleep and they wake up with raised pressure, with stress, and so on. God has created this world in such a way that you have to balance what I call yin, what the Chinese call yin yang. The yang is the masculine and the yin is the feminine. Now, activity is yang, is masculine, and rest is feminine. For example, the car battery, there's nothing that doesn't have the equivalent of male and female, or the activity and rest. Now, for current to move in a battery, you need the positive pole and the negative pole. The same thing too. For life to continue in this world, there's day, there's night. So there's sun for the day, there is moon for the night. What happens if we just have sun for 6 months? No night. The temperature will continue to go higher and higher until you begin to see combustion in different places. Dehydrations and things will just be catching fire. Life cannot go on. The same thing if it's just night on for about a year. What will happen? People will be dying of cold. So there's a balance. Eating is activity and fasting is rest from eating. You have heard some things that will help you in this video. I would like you to subscribe because more will be coming out where we'll be going into details. So subscribe, and if you know people who you think will also benefit, you can share the video to them. But particularly I want to read your comments so that it will help me to know how to address issues the next time around. Thank you very much.